Okay. The way we will do this candle will be lit. These will be our helper candles.
Okay.
So you'll hold a microphone and you'll say the words, and then you'll put the microphone down, and then you'll light the candle. Yes. So who's first?
She's first. She's east.
Perfect. Please stand. So this is north, south, east, west.
West, east, west. West.
Oh, God.
I know. Yeah. It's fine. You have only been here a couple of years, not even 2 years yet. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, so we'll light this helper candle now so that we have it for all the different lightings. And you'll come up twice. Yes. All of the directions and then during the blessing. Yes.
Okay. Do we need to say the blessing? Okay. So I'm just
Good evening, everyone. Or afternoon. Either way, I'm going to ring this. Good evening. I'm Reverend Rosemary Dodd. I am your worship leader for today's service. We usually smartly, brilliantly cancel the Sunday before Christmas Eve, but this year, this is the solstice, and so it felt pretty wonderful to get to do a solstice service as the sun sets on the shortest day of the year, the day with the least daylight hours. We have some volunteer ushers helping out around. Thank you. I see Debbie back there. I saw Scott back there earlier. And we have coffee hour provided by, please raise your hand, and I'll recognize you. Janet Dye, thank you. And more. Cookies and coffee, what could be better? And cider? Mulled cider, cookies, and coffee. Okay, excellent. I know, not moldy. Okay. Before we begin our time of worship, I have a couple announcements. One is that you're welcome to bring cookies on Tuesday evening for our reception following our Christmas Eve service. You can put them up in the upper parish hall, and Lori Lessner will kindly and generously arrange them for us, and then we'll have our reception. And I guess my other announcement is that I'm on vacation after Christmas Eve. So I'll be out of the office until January 6th, which is the Tuesday I'll be back. And if you have any pastoral concerns during that time, you can talk to the caring committee. Raise your hand if you're on the caring committee. All these folks know how to get in touch with me. And with administrative or financial questions, you can email our church office or ask Kat, our really wonderful treasurer, who is right there. All right. First Parish Bridgewater is a welcoming congregation. Love is the power that holds us together, and we live our faith values by welcoming all people with love and open hearts. No matter who you are, no matter where you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. If you're joining us for the first time today, I see a couple faces. Welcome. It's good to have you. We invite you to share in worship as your full self. We also encourage you, if you'd like, to fill out the guest book sheet at the back of our sanctuary, and we'll put you on our email list. For newcomers joining us online, hello, we're going to wave at you and say hi. It's good to have you here, and it's good to also have our regulars online. The recording camera is going to be turned off during Joys and Sorrows to protect your privacy. We're actually skipping verbal joys and sorrows today, but in the event of an emergency, you can leave the building through the main sanctuary doors out the back. There's 3 of them. Or if you would like to use a ramp through the School Street entrance to my left. Thank you for joining us in worship today for this special service. Whether you join us in person or on Zoom, your presence creates our beloved community of faith. We'll now begin our time of worship with the prelude. Thank you, Denise. Victoria, would you come forward to light our chalice and Advent wreath, please? Please join me in our chalice lighting words. We light our chalice to mark
this sacred hour as we gather in this beautiful historic sanctuary, both in body and spirit. We connect to the many generations that have come here to explore the divine. Let us join our hearts and find the holy in our relationship to each other. It is time to share worship together.
Our Advent wreath lighting words come from Reverend Erica Hewitt, who works at the Unitarian Universalist Association in their Worship Arts department. What a cool job. Every Sunday during Advent, we've woven the lighting of our Advent wreath into our worship life here at First Parish Bridgewater. Advent comes from the Latin verb, advenire, which means to draw near. By lighting one more candle on our Advent wreath each week, we make visible our spirit of waiting, of expectation. The first week, we lit a candle in the name of hope, not just what we long for, but our trust for the best within us to rise and to grace the many endings and beginnings of our lives. We lit the second candle in the name of peace, the courage to soften and to cultivate our ability to stay present in difficult moments. We lit the third candle in the name of joy, the abiding faith that joy unfolds whenever we're able to enter and consent to the practice of opening to possibility. Today, we light the fourth candle of our Advent wreath in the name of love, an invitation for the holy to dwell within us, deepening our capacity for love and to be watchful of love's presence among us. May we open to the love that awaits us in the weeks to come. As we prepare to bring new possibilities to life, may love guide us and be a creating force in our lives. Please join me in the affirmation of our covenant. You're welcome to rise in body or spirit. Love is the spirit of this church, and service its gift. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to speak the truth in love, and to help one another. Our opening words today come from Margaret Atwood. It's called Solstice Poem. This is the solstice, the still point of the sun, its cusp, and midnight, the year's threshold and unlocking, where the past lets go of and becomes the future, the place of caught breath, the door of a vanished house left ajar. You are invited to rise once more in body or spirit for our opening hymn. It's number 389 in our hymnal, Gathered Here, and we're going to sing it 4 times through in unison. I'd like to invite our candle lighters up for our ritual of calling the directions. For a few months now, the days have been growing shorter and the nights a lot longer. After today, little by little, the hours of daylight each day will increase. The days will grow longer and longer until once again it is summer. We celebrate now the time of midwinter, which is called Yule. It marks the birth of the sun. As part of our ritual today, we will cast a circle in order to honor the pagan tradition of solstice and Yule. As we call each direction, you're welcome to think about what that element means to you and how it has shown up in your life this year.
Okay. Is it on? Nope. Okay. I would like to call the spirit of the east, and I would like everyone to stand and face east. So stand and face where it says exit there, but don't exit. East, air. Winter is the time for cold winds and freezing breezes. Spirit of the air, be with us today. And you can say, be with us today. Be with us today.
Pass the microphone.
This way towards the windows. Oops. Microphone now. We're facing south now. South is the fire. Nope. Whoopsies. South is the element of fire. Winter is the time for sitting in front of roaring fires for warmth and blazing candles for light. Spirits of fire, be with us today. And you all repeat, be with us today.
Now we're going to turn and face the pulpit. West, spirit of water. Winter is the time of snow, of water turning to ice, and Jack Frost nipping at us. Spirits of the water, be with us today. Be with us today.
All right, now we're going to face the School Street exit doors to the north. North, earth. Winter is the time when the earth is bare and most trees have no leaves. No food is growing now. Spirits of the earth, be with us today. Be with us today. Thank you. Please be seated. It is a tradition in a number of Christian and Unitarian Universalist congregations to honor something called Blue Christmas, that feeling of loss that comes up around the holidays in many of our lives, a remembrance of loved ones who are no longer with us, or the loneliness that comes when many around us are celebrating with family, friends, and community. In this spirit, I offer this reading. It's by Carrie Kopnick, and she takes a mantra from a respected Buddhist teacher, Tara Branch. The mantra, "This too belongs," is used here with love and appreciation. Blue Christmas, this too belongs. The sound of rain, not cheerful songs. A quiet rocking chair, not traditions of the season. The early sunset, not dancing lights. Loss, tender heart, hollow soul, heavy days. Grief is welcome. A sacred part of the mourning, of the bereft, of the weeping. Amidst the celebrating, this too belongs. This too is holy. It binds us to our ancestors, the earth, the stars. Yet still, a steaming mug of tea warms the belly. A dog wags its tail or the cat purrs. There are laughter and tears, sometimes both, beside the joy. This too belongs. Sharing human suffering is connection. Hearts like stones that are held by all that is. Grief and light intertwined. This too belongs. I invite you now into a time of meditation. This is a winter solstice meditation written by Lynn Cox. If you'd like, settle into this space more deeply. Maybe take a couple deep breaths, or feel your feet on the floor or where you're sitting on the bench, or just bring awareness gently to some part of your body. Let your breath come naturally. And if you like, you can rest your eyes, cast your gaze, soften in your gaze, or close your eyes. We pause today as the path of the sun reverses, seemingly holding its place for a moment of turning. Let us delve into the gifts of darkness at the winter solstice. We follow curiosity and contemplation down into the cold earth, taking a journey to the world below the surface. Here we find acorns, cached by squirrels and chipmunks, perhaps to be food laid in store, or perhaps to become trees in the fullness of time. We find the burrows of hibernating animals, those who sleep and repair. We find seeds, including some that will not sprout until they first wait through winter's frost and ice. Life finds rest and renewal in darkness. May those who are weary find comfort. May those who are struggling find meaning and companionship. May those who are injured or ill find recovery. May those who hunger find abundance. Let this be a time of healing, and may the dreams of the dark lead us to share these gifts with one another. Our imagination rises back to the earth's surface, to life, where the cold ground meets the crisp air. Here we observe life finding its way. We see animals eating seeds left on the ground, though the harvest is long past. We notice the migration of birds, natural movement that allows populations to find places where they can thrive. We observe that the trees appear to sleep, yet hold sap that will rise again before the spring arrives. We observe that not everything lives through the winter, and yet all that has lived returns to the earth and is transformed. Let this be a time of resilience. May the changing seasons bring new meaning and new insights. May creativity and persistence lead us to find resources for all to share. May those who migrate find safety, and may there be good news in the wind. May transformation lead us onward. We now lift our imagination to the sky, to the returning sun, and to the brilliant winter night. Shifting hours of light and darkness remind us that change is part of the rhythm of the universe, and so trouble does not last. Acknowledging the gifts of darkness, we also look forward to the growing light, a change that brings glimmers of hope. We marvel at the beauty of this time, stars unobstructed by leaves, jewels of the night shining over the land, moon and meteors inspiring us to awe and wonder. Let this be a time of celebration. What joy can be found, let us hold it close, blow on its embers, and share its spark. We do not take for granted having come this far, and we give thanks to our companions on the journey. We now continue our meditation in silence. Blessed be, and may it be so. Please remain seated as we sing our musical meditation. It's number 1011 in your teal hymnal called Return Again. Each Sunday, we collect an offering to support the mission of this congregation and the work of a community organization that shares our values. This month, contributions to our collection plate are being shared with Bragley, Brockton Alliance for GLBT Youth. It's a program of health imperatives. Their youth-led, adult-advised Brockton area gay lesbian youth program meets weekly to provide peer support, discussion, leadership development, health education, housing search assistance, counseling, and life skills development. Wow. Bragley peer leaders are paid to gain leadership skills and work experience. Please join me in supporting this wonderful organization. You may also donate online at our website. This morning's offering will now be given and gratefully received. Today's reading comes from, of course, Adrienne Marie Brown, one of our best writers about the earth and change. It's called Tomorrow is the New Moon. What we seed in the dark grows, the darkness so powerful that whiteness tried to turn the world against it. But the darkness remains. The darkness grows everything you love, and when everything dies, it returns to the delicious dark, the wet and waiting earth, who only operates in miracle. Nothing broken inside the darkness. Everything is becoming life, longing for life, reaching up from a molten heart, full of belonging on the edge of flight, so driven. The darkness knows no separation. I race toward the poem that I alone can hear, and in answering the call, I remember I am nothing alone, nothing. Surrendering to the truth frees me, leaves me whole. I overflow with a thundering joy that only darkness can hold. What do you need? What does our species need? Write it down, everything, show it to the dark, whisper it to the dark, fold it and plant it under your bed in the dark. I love the winter solstice. It's a special time of year. At my elementary school, a Waldorf school with many flaws but some gifts, we participated in a ritual called the winter spiral. When you were in 4th grade, you were considered old enough to hold your own candle, and we would rent or borrow a barn space out in the countryside, and volunteers would construct a beautiful evergreen spiral. We would sing the children into the center of the spiral to collect a light and walk back out with their lit candle until the whole barn was illuminated. It was really cool. My favorite part, though, came when everybody blew their candles out. Much like the tradition in many congregations, including our own, at the beginning and end of singing Silent Night on Christmas Eve or Eve Eve. That moment in the darkness, knowing that the light is going to return, that's the gift of the solstice. And we practice it here by being in the dark and then watching the light return in our community. Today we're going to extinguish our chalice and our Advent wreath a little early in honor of this darkness. And when we do our words together, we'll do them as a blessing of that lack of light, because that's what it is, extinguishing our chalice each week. Join me in honoring the darkness. Find something within you that delights just a little bit in this moment of dark, this pause before winter and spring and longer days. In that spirit, we'll extinguish our chalice and our Advent wreath. Yeah. Not those. Oh, not those. Sorry. It's okay. We'll do those later.
Sorry about that. Never happened. Advent too?
Yeah. Thank you. This is a hard service to be the candle lighter and extinguisher for, because there's so many candles and such weird rhythms. Thank you, Victoria.
You're very welcome.
Okay, and you can stay up here and we're going to sing.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a song that a friend of mine wrote. Her name is Alex Pham. She's a Unitarian Universalist, a speech language pathologist, and a folk song writer. And she plays the fiddle and ukulele. This is a song she wrote called Planted, and it's in honor of the solstice. So I'm going to invite you to get up on your feet, if you'd like, and shake out your body a little bit, because there's body percussion, which is a little silly but very fun, I promise, and not too scary. Okay. I invite you to get in a place where you can physically see me, because I'm going to show you the body percussion. Yeah? Should I stand in the middle? Would that be better? Okay. Oh, the stage? I'm going to take a mic. No, I need both hands. Okay. You're just going to follow me.
I'll hold it for you.
Okay, we're going to... Can you do that? Hit, clap, snap. Do that again. Okay. So we're going to do that, but after that, we're going to do this really fast. Ready? If you'd like to do the body percussion, you can follow me, and we'll do our very best and a perfect job. And if you'd like to sing, you can follow Victoria and Denise and the words on the slide. And if you'd like to do both, you're hired. And please talk to me after the service. Thank you.
Sure. I was planted in the darkness. 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 I feel the dark. It brings me light. 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 Verse 2. I can grow in the darkness. 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 I feel the dark. It brings me light. 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 I was planted in the darkness. I was planted in the darkness. I was planted in the darkness. I was planted in the darkness.
We notice I did not do both at the same time.
Thank you all. We'll get better at that one. I'll sneak it in sometime that's not Solstice, and everyone will be shocked and confused. Let's close our circle. Would you come forward, our candle, our direction callers and dismissers?
Okay, we'd like you all to stand and face east, please. Face east. That's east. That's where it says exit. Spirit of the air, we thank you for being with us, and we bid you farewell.
All right, now I want everyone to face south, so towards these windows. Spirits of earth, we thank you for being with us, and we bid you farewell.
Okay, you can face the pulpit. Spirits of water, we thank you for being with us, and we bid you farewell.
Okay, we're going to face the other windows. North. Spirit of the earth, thank you for being with us. We bid you farewell. Okay, you can face toward me and repeat after me our closing words of this ritual. Merry meet, merry meet, and merry part,
And merry part,
and merry meet again.
and merry meet again.
All right. We're going to sing again, so you could stay standing if you want. This is a singing and reading service. This is a song I grew up singing called Light is Returning, and it's, no offense to Alex, my favorite Solstice song. And please join me in singing it. We'll sing it through, how many times? Did we say?
We were going to do each verse once.
We're doing each verse once?
I think we should sing verse 1 together.
Yep.
And then invite everyone to repeat and sing verse 1.
Victoria and I will sing verse 1, and then we'll all sing it together.
Works for you, Denise.
Yep. Gorgeous. Come on up.
All right.
Is returning, even though this is the darkest hour, no one can hold back the dawn. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour, no one can hold back the dawn. Let's keep it burning. Let's keep the flame upon our light. Sing our journey through the storm. Our land is turning to onward path around the sun. Mother is calling her children home.
Thank you, Victoria. Our closing words are Susan Cooper's. This is a book she wrote called The Shortest Day. Yeah, you can sit. And then anyway. You'll never guess what we'll do later. Just stand up. Okay. This is the shortest day. And so the shortest day came and the year died. And everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people, singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight, this shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And now, so do we, here, today, this year, and every year. Welcome, Yule. Stay seated, because we already extinguished our chalice, but let's bless the darkness with these chalice extinguishing words that we say each week. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Thank you, Eileen. Our time of worship has ended and our time of fellowship now begins. Please join us for coffee and cookies in the upper parish hall and mulled cider. If you need any assistance using the elevator, flag someone down and we'll give you a hand. Have a good evening.
See you.